Hello everyone and welcome back to Guild Wars 1 Nightfall. So, last time we left off, we made a Vabbie. Now we need to go explore Vabbie. We also need to go to probably one of the best missions in the game. But, yeah, that means we have to get there. Preferably in this video. No, so I took a lot of debate. Do I want to do this or do I want to get early start on Guild Wars 2? And I have probably more than enough funds in Guild Wars 2, so like I should be fine for a while. I don't have to excessively farm and fish, but yeah, meh. Wait, well hello. What's someone as amazing as you do on the way out here? Should you be a part of the princess or something? I should. I should indeed. Oh, so harpies. Fucking harpies. There was a lot of harpies in that. There's also a lot of Hecate in that. But there's a lot of harpies. Like for some reason the harpies skip corner, they're in Istan. They're in Vabbie, and later on they were in Ascalon for some reason. 250 years. But I don't think, yeah, the Harpy Griffins didn't really make a return. Harpy Griffins are the monks. Gives you a clear target of what you should be attacking. But yeah, this Kahani's just gonna sit out here and wait for us, apparently. Bye, Kahani. Hey, Ulysses' blessings will be able to grace you to the end of your days. The guard gave you my master's gift. I'm Kahani Nutu, priestess of the revered goddess Lissa. Vabbie is... Now here's the thing. Humans, of course, worship all the gods. All 5. Yeah, 5. Let's not go to 6 yet. Humans, of course, revere all 5 gods. However, Vabbie sort of reveals Lissa more for reasons, because they pride themselves in their whole beauty and floating tree thing. Yeah. Anyway, mysterious man approaching the day while I was tending the old temple. He is a member of an older, powerful order. Told me to pray here and wait for your coming. Through my meditations as to show me the powers that you have faced. I learned of the evils of war mortar bearers. Mysterious man told me you would wait for you in the Chantress secrets. You and me again in the Attendee family. I have foreseen it. You should go to the Chantress secrets. Chantress secrets is... It's Nightfall's, well, Faction's temple and Poison Prophecies. Temple of Ages, basically. Basically the place where you can go and do the underworld, glow and all that. Things are but we'll survive all that conditioning, poison, bleeding, what the hell that hex is. So it's like hit one with which was Yeah, that's poison. Oh, taking away all of that. And welcome to one of the most annoying noises in the game. Rocky walls. I like the face screen. Yeah, try to say anything over. Roll. Well, first it did. The ones that aren't rogue videos. And now time for our first introduction to Morganites. No bear creep. The basically a mixture of like serialness, mixed with like by the way, they look sort of like someone with skin. Yeah, creepy, and they all wear masks. But yeah, there's different variants of them for each class. So I don't really have a assassin's ritualist. I think in May, I think they have philosophy. Model-wise, all basically. Yeah. Oh, some more freaking. Oh god, that was lost. Oh god, it hit me. Someone word. But yeah, first introduction to Morganites. That's a Derpy boss. He's coming to murder me. I don't want that. That's convert heads. Means he's not going to do as much damage. Yeah, I want why. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Telling the gavel down. Creepy ass things. Yeah, also maybe less half. It seems more just like arm. Yeah. Armor can stay. So anyway, the character's secret. Storm Towers as soon as we get in, though, how many minutes of the favor of the gods we have left. Which is none, because we need 18 more achievements. But yeah, most people go to the Temple of Ages, rather than the Chantry's Secrets to access the... Yeah, and there's no one here either. So Lightbringer ranks. But now you have heard people refer to you as a Lightbringer. No, I haven't, actually. The responsibility that goes along with that title is great. But the Lightbringer. For all Lightbringers we choose to be. Lightbringer is someone who serves as the beacon to others, illuminating the way of righteousness in these dark times. Demons walk these lands. The Jew of the world to drive them back to the cold gripped world whence they came. Tell me about ranks. Each rank makes your skills better. Lightbringer. Anyway, Rather the Princess. Welcome to the Chantry's Secrets, fair Emancipator. You seek to rally the princess against the darkness creeping into this land. Indeed, your goals with that, and that of our order are aligned. Unfortunately, the princes protect themselves with ignorance and opulence. But you are just in time for the Festival of Bliss. Can I help you obtain an invitation? Attend the festival and convince the princess that Fairwatch has motives other than just your capture and their protection. When the time to come, we will aid in your fight against much darker abominations. But I was going to say, which one of you gives me the... I think he gives me the skill. The problem though is I don't have access to the skill. Now we come to the source. There, Master Ray. The source of answers to the description of reports to agents in the field. Yeah, written evidence. So basically you could turn in your book once it's done. I mean, book once it's done. But you know, there's not really much I want here. Like, I can't have the skill I want because, let's face it, we haven't really done it much with Lightbringer. I might even up... Yeah, I'm not even on Lightbringer yet. Yeah, 100 points. And by the way, what's behind them? Their behind these doors is not yet ready for the public. You know, that god is a trooper over though. Totally not ready for the public. Yeah, I mean, there's what? There's all the main gods here. Statue of Melandru, Statue of Duranus, Statue of Blissa, Statue of Grimp, Statue of Balthasar, and yeah. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. And what? Eventually one of you down there has a quest. Maybe both of you. But not right now. I also think it may require the Master Whispers, which we don't have. And there's not enough side quests, if happy to be honest. There's quite a few, but yet not enough. Cause trade contracts. Do we get any trade contracts? No, we haven't completed the quest yet. But trade contracts, they're basically the same as one of these, except for the fact that you can get rubies, sapphires, and diamonds for like 7 of those trade contracts, which is pretty nice. one of the simplest, easiest, effective spells you can do is cast orbs on like 3 cards. Because we have enough melee damage that, yeah, it just helps. Like, Barb's just a helpful spell. It makes everything else take more damage. It's one of those spells you think, hey, that should be a good thing for Guild Wars 2, since, you know, everyone's attacking everything at times. Why don't you have spells that, you know, you just toss a head spell on a boss and everyone does more damage? Yeah, it doesn't really work that way, sadly. Jory Henry wants the effectiveness of necromancers eventually. Morganite stairs are the ones with, yeah, sort of like to have, at least have something covering up the end. But still, creepy. The hat right before the mirror of the running technique. Wherever the Sun Spirit Scouts are offering bounties on ferocious things like Cornins, Marganite. While everyone else is offering bounties on like some things. I find attributes threatening. Look at the poison. Like we can bet that. I can't remember if we've ever really looked at, you know, our necromancer methods. I mean, yeah, I love Flesh Golem in this, especially the fact that he's level 26. Flesh Golem's OP. I don't really care for Flesh Golem killers too. He seems so much smaller. That bone horrors look, well, yep. Bone horrors look a lot better than not, you know, freaking undead Germans or whatever. I think the bone fiends are, maybe about the same. I mean, it's less of a... Or sort of like you gave it the devoured tails, but yeah, different legs. Not entirely sure what was considered. I mean, look at that thing, though. Look at that. And then there was those things. Shambling horrors. I mean, I don't even know what the hell that thing... Oh god, it has a face. I just noticed that. So anyway, continuing on. Oh, to take note of this. It's day, right? Oh no, it's night. Night has fallen. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Believe we're going over there. Also, I'm surprised there was in a group hill. I think we're gonna go there. Down. Let's go down. Yeah, there isn't really a day-night cycle in this like Guild Wars 2. Just some maps. Some maps. Okay, now I think we're down too low. Yeah, we're down too low. Well, this is gonna... Hey, we found a boss. Good for us. 178. I think he moves. He murdered our door. That's it. Okay, turn back my old that's that one. Oh well, it's not gonna matter going in or who we attack. Go away. Go. Enjoy all this unexpected pleasure. Who are your friends? Yeah, friends, just met. This has granted me a vision, Master. Great evil seeks to strike at the heart of our land. These heroes have come to fight. We need your help arranging meetings of each of the three princes. Must warn them of the impending danger. Alas, my poor old blades are as forever treasury, else I would join you in yours. But you need the fact that you're doing back a lot. I Present Holy One is an invitation to a party in the gardens of Arnhem. All three princes were there. If you wish to speak to him, this is your chance. Take my invitation and go. As you can see, slice a pair of sight and make eyes and spread our body to grow much of dust. Go ahead to show your invitation to Priestess Helia. She can be found in the grand form of Abbey, form Highlands. I'm gonna stay up for a while and spend some time with Priest Jamaican before the party. So now we have to leave this map. This map's not that large. Thankfully it's not running all the way across the valley. But still. Yeah, I love going to places in this. Yeah. One of these things would be pets to go with. That was creepy. Yeah, it's like flat teeth. I'm sure that's fine. Sure that's fine. Anyway. You know, just a bunch of weapons with nothing to them. So if you want like a weapon that you can just purchase that farm. The only problem though is it still costs 5 platinum. And the materials. Which doesn't really seem worth it in my opinion. You know? Like how back in the day we used to buy green weapons for probably cheaper than that. Nowadays those green weapons are a lot more expensive than that. Holy crap, they're a lot more expensive than that. Because the economy in Guild Wars 1 isn't really an economy anymore. It exists, but yeah, it's just barely there because the fact that, you know, the game's not exactly, doesn't really have that many players left to play. More like there's a whole bunch of bots spamming gold selling sites and a whole bunch of multi-boxers just standing around dancing. But yeah, not enough going on. Which is unfortunate. But hell, for the most part with heroes, then you can pretty much solo the majority of the game anyway. Well, with heroes. There are a few occasions, well, yeah, it might be beneficial to have party at times, for like, say, some of the harder stuff like the underworld or future world, stuff that can easily fail because it's stupid. But what's that? You're not the same assassin template as everyone else for underworld speed clears? Yeah, like people nowadays are complaining in Guild Wars 2 about, oh no, they made the Mechanist overpowered. Everyone wants Mechanist with their groups because Mechanist is the current meta. Yeah, they do that all the time in MMORPGs, is they end up with one class that ends up being better than the others. because bouncing is hard. Like for example this. Assassins were overpowered because Shadow Form. Shadow Form makes them literally invulnerable for X amount of time. So yeah. That gave them advantage and they could go solo the harder stuff practically. If done right. And then hell, there was when Curse and Blessing first came out. Well, hey, it's stupidly overpowered. Because it didn't really matter what class you were, you just used that. It became a fail. And it didn't even have a time on it back in the day. It was basically, you slowly lose energy over time. And you gain that energy the more you kill. So it's basically like having Zillus as on your weapon. Basically, as you can imagine, that is a bit overpowered for a Necromancer. Because Necromancer, so long as you kill things, you gain all that energy. So imagine an ability that, sure, you're losing energy over time, but so long as you're killing things, you're gaining energy back, and as an Necromancer, you're gaining a lot more back. And it's an overpowered ability that you can just constantly abuse. And if you have like the highest Northern rank, yeah, it's still pretty powerful. Yeah, it was pretty stupid for a while. Then eventually they changed it so it only lasts like, what, 60 seconds? Which, hell, I still use it on my main because it's still pretty great. That's like 120 second recharge, which is a bit But anyway, so the Font of Blissa, look at the Font of Blissa, it's all flowy tree thing with water, oh god. Is not the glory of Blissa present in all that surrounds us? Maybe. Just look at you, all covered in dirt and grime. You smell a peck of blood too. You do well to cleanse yourself before attempting to talk the friends of those happy. Reach me after you have used the Font of Blissa to clean your armor. I will do what I can to help you. Oh. The Font of Blissa cleanses your mind of honor. So you have Gentian's invitation that old man would never leave the snow even if Blissa herself were to show up at the festival. They were setting up in the garden of Severin, but most of the princes are already inside with their entourages. I'll let you in to look around before the separation starts. Connie's already there and she can give you a quick preview. And thank you. So now then we head to Tarhark Orchard.
Welcome to the Garden of Severin, the most beautiful place in all of Vabi. This party is to celebrate the Day of Liss.
Looks impressive.
I mean, it is.
Will the princes be here?
They wouldn't miss it. It's the social event of the season. Prince Amtor the Mighty is down from his citadel. His captains are a dour group. Prince Metu the Wise is here with his scholars and his daughter.
That's Talcora.
Yes, Princess Talcora, Metu's daughter. You mean she never told you?
Nope.
And Prince Baka the Magnificent.
That guy.
Well, he's here as well.
He's here as well.
So it should be fairly easy to talk to them.
Right.
One does not simply go up to a prince and say hello. Talk to the members of their court first. Work your way to the top.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
You would prefer to fight monsters? You'll find Vabi to be a more civilized land, but no less dangerous.
Yeah, it's not that much more civilized. That's just sugarcoating it. There's harpies and Hackett and all sorts of things out there. Oh yeah, Jin and Roaring Evers. Lots of Roaring Evers. Roaring need for temporary resurrection sickness, which means they're just going to constantly pop themselves back up. Like, oh, that one died. Well, I'm just going to use this. It's irritating. So it removes all your party members. Oh good, more change for the festival list. And foreigners nonetheless, it seems you only have one invitation, so you will have to attend separately. Basically, you cannot do this with any party members. Yeah, I know, right? It's literally a solo mission before solo missions were the thing. But yeah, trade contracts. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get rid of these coins because I ain't gonna need them. Centurions, they're not the Paragon thing. They were just sold out for a while. Maybe. Which means we want to move this over here. Oh, wonders as well. Yeah. No, spill. Okay, so as I mentioned, this mission, one of the, I'd say, best missions in Guild Wars. Why? You'll see. Anyway, this one is hard. Well, it depends what class you are. If you were a minion mancer, yeah, no, you don't want to be a minion mancer for this. The problem with us is, yeah, we're not exactly built for this. Like, Barbs is not going to help us here, really. Mark Payne's not really going to help us here. Citrus Parasite might help us. Spiteful Spirit and Pain Inverter might help us. Necrosis is always good. Yeah, like a feel for spells aren't really going to help us. You have only a single... Oh, I should probably do this. Oh, wonderful to see you all standing, aren't you? Yes, yes, I thought so. I haven't heard much from a stand these days, but if I can answer your questions about Fab, I'm happy to do so. Tell me about past events. Well, if you're looking for support from us, noble Silver family, you'll have to convince the princess of your worth first. I'm guessing you brought little of value with you on your flight from Corner, so you have to find something else to offer. So you have an invited party. How lucky. Those are hard to come by. You should definitely attend. Everyone who's anyone will be there, including the princess. Current events. Summertime of the festival list. It should be there. The end of the season. Just everyone will be there. You wish to make allies head into the party and look around. Speak with the three princesses who can't get their ears. You will definitely need their support. Do whatever you must to get word with them. Tips. There are many alternative things to do, so you don't have to rush. You must press these friends by interacting with someone at the party to gain knowledge. Pay attention to what they want or need. This is a solo mission, so make sure you're prepared for anything. Anyway, invitation. Single invitation. You must be the only person. Yeah, it can't be just like, well, there's other players here. They should have invitations. No, it's just you. But yeah, so we must recruit the princess, persuade, coerce, still high master ceremonies. For years I have orchestrated and overseen the celebration of this great holiday. The Day of Bliss is the grand celebration of our most sacred goddess, Alyssa, which inspired and shaped the great beautiful land. Here we about the holiday. For countless generations we have held the annual celebration of the great beauty Alyssa has bestowed upon our lands and people. It's a day of games, of merrymaking, and relaxation. Enjoy your celebration. Take off your sandals, enjoy yourself, and on this day the troubles of daily life are forgotten. Why is this so important? Though we worship and respect all the gods this has shaped the land that we call home. Lord suggests that the goddess herself molded happiness in her own glorious image. Yeah, sure, okay. Can you introduce me to the princess? My duty is going to the celebration. The princess can pay me well for my service. I'm not about to shirk my responsibilities. Why don't you go and introduce yourself? Don't be shy now. Okay. So... oh, that there's a General Morgan here. Hi, General Morgan. Morgan, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been too long, General. I did not expect to find you in the company of Istani spies, dear Kahani. I'm not from Istani. I'm not even from there. This guides me in all things I do, Morgan. You should remember that which priest Shinshik has taught us. Just when I say this for the greater good. That would point, Connie. Now it's time to celebrate the lesson of beauty. I will spare your friends during the festivals, but don't think for a moment that I am not watching. Know this, Istani. You are my enemy. I have sworn on my honor to crush you. Shoot me again, I won't turn a blind eye. Don't worry about Morgan. He's a man of his word and will spare you this day. Do attend to the matters at hand. Do not be distracted. Spread out and talk to the princess. I need to converse with Morgan about the coordinates. I am both a soldier and a Faralessa. The two are non-conflict. Both demand devotion and dedication. Otherwise, virtues of man is worthless. Also, he changed his outfit again. Does that. But yeah. Yeah, he's not really here for... He's just here to, you know, enjoy the festival. Good for him. Also, you can't really spoil the map because guards still off a lot of areas. I hear the coordinates are taking an unusual interest in family and art and history. Perhaps we have misjudged Barrett. A woman of grace and culture would soon realize that Babby is worthy of a strong alliance. It would be best for both our provinces. Art, history, my friend, you're too trusting of rumors. Ferris doesn't want us to stay Babby, she wants to conquer it. No, be serious, Ferris also. She's an open ruler to follow before the treaties between Babby and Sterling. That was Sterling, my friend, and then there was Milk Gold. I'll bet you know I know which of the two Ferris is more interested in. Ferris will only be massing our door. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue for me to read over. Oh, I'm not prepared. In the famous is staging a new play in the Baka amphitheater. I already have tickets, of course. I hope it's as meaningful and moving as his last production. Norgu was in it. Man, you know how outdoors work. What? You mean it's out of the 20-foot bananas? I suppose I would call it moving. If by that you mean the audience disappeared from the theater faster than a ham from Balkan's buffet. How much you don't appreciate true art? Well, even that I don't like bananas. I'm sorry, what? Was it a dream where you see yourself standing on a sort of sun-cut ropes on pyramid with 1,000 naked women screaming and throwing pickles at you? What? I'm sorry, you need to repeat that. I've never seen a bar like this before. 1,000 naked women screaming and throwing little pickles at you. That's the thing. I'm gonna go now. Dance! People are dancing. Pie royal served with that. The drinks for noble guests first. The lesser ranks much wait our turn. But look at... Don't you dare move. Look at... I'm trying to look at your food. Like a meat and is that cheese? I can't tell what that is. Stop moving. Ah! Well, there's some sort of drink thing, though. That's... I'm not entirely sure if it's cheese or... It's something I want. Oh god, this dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue going on. Anyway, let's focus on what's still. Will you find a girl to dance with me? Well... I'm too scared to ask the boy I like to dance. Why? Because, yeah, I have 2 left feet. Well, not flattering, but you get the picture. Please show me how to move so I don't embarrass myself. Oh, I'll teach you how to move. Oh, I'll teach you how to move. Dance! Huzzah! Yeah, this is how you dance. Hey, you teach me to dance. You've got smooth moves. Yeah, just teach me. more of a rocking out and headbanging than a dance, but you know. Sure. You participate in one of 5 festival activities. There's just way too much dialogue here to keep up with. Anyway. Zar's always watched me, burning into my soul. Can't escape him. He is so close now, I can feel the hot breath on his anger upon my neck. Flesh and blood dance in my dreams. Horrible visions. Land of chaos, more screams of the dying, weave songs of madness and horror. When will I wake? Okay then. I'll be over here. Have a nice day. More nobles. Oh, and with there be a new production this month, I would love to escort you to a novel play. You loved for spin it the last time we attended the theater. Last time, yes, now I remember you. Yes, I do believe a new play is opening soon, but I believe it's by Corner Play, right? Trying to understand Corner Play, so it gives me a headache. Ah, but I heard this is a light romantic comedy, just your style. You enjoy romantic plays, don't you? You know the forest in the Winter Festival, the one that made you cuddle up against me? That was because of the play. And it was snowing. Wait, does it? Wait, does it? I don't think it snows in the frickin' desert, yo. Stop. I'm trying to look at the foods. Oh god, I'm seeing through the food. Well, there's some tomatoes, grapes, and meat pile. Better not tell me to leave, so I tended the garden for years. I'm about to let it fruit like you undo all my hard work. Oh, and then there's the great Sentaku. I think we may have fought him at the North Line tournament. Oh, it's you again, very Mandaredo. There's just some time to take me off. I'm preparing for my next hunting safari. The great safari the lands of every have ever seen. Every actually even met. Running into the desolation after the greatest war to broke the sands of Ilona. I should return and triumphant hero to be back in the carcass of the beast behind me. So all can celebrate my powers. Truly the great beast greater than even the one before you today when I return. I show you attend every historic occasion. Right. Morgard. Also, Zillow the drunkard. None can outdrink the mighty Zillow. All who have tried and failed. All who have tried have fallen comatose at my feet, face down in their own pile. Now you look like a sick lad. Can you hold your own at the bar? I challenge you to a drinking contest. We must drink. You. Are you drinking that? That was my drink. You're drinking that. You're drinking that. Guard, you don't. No, I need more nobles. More nobles. I don't have any drinks for you. Just the cake is for me. Alone. Slip through the party and nab drinks from the wearing if you can. Imbibe 12 mugs before I finish this keg. Oh god, I can't see what I'm... So many drinks, so little time. You noble. So many drinks, so little time. I can't frickin' see. You. Are you drinking? You have participated who out here, sir. What? You beat me? My pants off to you. Now if you'll excuse me. After dinner, me between an empty bucket and tonight's dinner. I love you, man. I love you, man. Huzzah. We did the thing. Also, I just realized my pet got stuck somewhere. That's unfortunate. For a great many years we have celebrated the victory of Tura, also for Palo with Joko at the Battle to Hide. Not for that victory, family would not stand before you today. Tell me about it. The Battle of Jahai stands as the greatest moment in our history. Palawa Joko, the scourge of Babi, led his massive army into the Lonian lands, conquering everything in his path. Tur also hero for people met Palawa Joko were forced both commanders duel to decide the outcome. Tur also proved victorious, crushing Palawa Joko. The common practice at most any family celebration to reenact the great duel between both leaders. After playing Power Joker seems to have drunk himself to a stupor, he believes he really is the Scourge of Batman. Why have you been very rambling because I need to intend to rewriting history? Yeah, sure. So watch your story. I am the mighty Power Joker, you don't stand a chance against me. Lords and ladies of Happy Carry around for today, we celebrate the victory of the mighty Turasa at the hand at the Boucher High. Long ago, two great armies met near the Grand Cataract led long river to determine our people's fate. Or they play the I like how I can met. I just realized it. That's not true. Their army was led by the great hero of Alona. One army led by the untethered Lord Power during the Scourge of Power, such a wind destruction chaos. The second army led by the great hero Alona. Oh, let's see. He's gonna cast things at. The problem here, though. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can beat him with my current ability. Never mind, I beat him with my current abilities. I was gonna say he's casting Degen. Okay. Too much tats. Now I was with the great hero from Alona Torah, so who sought to lead people, promised answers to the gods, which you lead facial to determine the outcome. Witness the great battle between these great heroes. This day, Palo Joker proved victorious. You're also you the victor. I, Palo Joker, Scourge of Battle, yield to you. Ladies and gentlemen, our hero and protector, Torah, is victorious. Huzzah. Ugh, my throat. And then there's this one. Just guide you friend, I am Jumper. That's all you need to know. I'm here on my own business, which is none of yours. Can't but notice you may need to keep your peace. That friend's blah with the Malidorus over there. So laughing at me, I can't think of why you would want to have anything to do with him, but there were no skips for the easiest way to get his attention. Both had a large replacement. Oh, you know what's so much fun. Let's say I know the prince, but he doesn't know me. First thing to stay that way. He has a sweet tooth for remote and emotional actions. I have a certain affinity with the prince's belongings. The pick-headed fool is none the wiser. Well, yes, I need a gift for this. I have my possession relative race from the early Cholo to Honesty. I know the prince's taste quite well. I assure you, he'll bring out the junk he is when he sees it. It'll be yours for 4 platinum. A relative steal, if you ask me. So we could give him 4 platinum. I don't have 4 platinum. So I'll give Prince both of the magnificent the gift of your head. He's only level 10. So yeah, we just murdered a thief. So it's not the worst thing. But yeah, we just murdered someone. Anyway, moving right along. Oh god. I am Lumo, mastermind with Happy. My skill is recognized. But hey, look at the tree, it's flowing. This is a bone tree, Ashanti. This is his favorite tree in all the world. It's fed with water from the lawn and grows in the height of blessed smile. Look, a leaf fell right in my hands. Can I keep it dead, can't I? Of course you can, sweetheart. That means Alyssa's watching over you. I mean, there are flowing trees everywhere, I'm quite sure. One in particular. Yeah. I mean, there was just like 4 or 5 flowing trees there. I recognize that by the great Prince Matthew, the wise who has granted me the right to speak, and now perform in respect for my world-class miming abilities. I command a body language and face paint is unmatched. Does he actually have face paint? No, he doesn't. What are the mind people? Challenges that will perform a series of movements and impressions. If you will, we must duplicate. So basically, we must do emotes. And while you're going down, Silent Clown, the challenge is growing is as difficult. There's a strange partial there which is made. Piece of exhaustion from a mind till things simply fall off. You endure life and limb. I shall. Oh shit. That's a guitar, right? Ah shit, guitar. Or is that violin? Ah, that was a violin, fuck. I should have realized that. Should have realized that, my bad. Ah, it's so hard to type. Fat finger keys. Oh crap, I can't remember that go team. Fuck. That was stretch. I was like, the fuck was that? No, that was, I don't know. I actually don't remember which one that was. Flats. Fuck. Not stretch, flats. Good. Riff is a hard one. I mean, you're technically given enough time. It's just, yeah. Just gotta know how to type. I lost impossible after like half the mime I used to be. Sure, successful at last, but it would never happen again. So we have participated 4 out of 5 festivals. You might be asking, wait, what's the last one? Well, we have to deliver that, you know, piece of art we picked up after we, you know, murdered a person. Oh, some more people to talk to. Hi. Listen to the list upon your friend. The name is Rindu. Master food tasting for Prince Bach, the magnificent my most enjoy consumes only food service. The highest quality, yet extremely rich, finicky taste, and any more to those perfectly peppered squares out. The boss says to stand to and guard. I better not move or he'll get angry. I'm Mordor Prince, Finance Minister for the most powerful and gracious Prince Bach, the magnificent. Enters matters a coin in his state on a day-to-day basis. Wish to bestow upon the great Prince a gift of appreciation? We could add up the money. But, yeah, take this. Yay. Very nice idea. Present this to your person. Prince powerful. I always say it's good size and you'll be better for it. My finance minister informed me of your generous gift at the expense of base of my collection. I will return your kindness for granting the audience to speak with me now, though our conversation must remain brief. However, sizable stable donors need my attention. War mortal marriages of the wretched day. Last I heard of those wretched sons from fiends and 10 corner for rest. War mortal marriages between the sons for once, and I see no reason to think it won't happen again. Profit is my concern, and I shall ally the side that will win. As I know you. Hail and well met, my poorly accessorized friends. First, I always have a moment for a fan. Do you love my work and work, Prince of Tyrion? No? You saw me portray Havigar, Terror of the Tides? What? Seen you in my place? You gods, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Yes, I shall all friend to our citations. The pleasantries around. Ladies, since we swapped tales and tracked tales as that. Wait, who are you again? Governor now no some moves near the prince unless you have a death wish. We have received with the foreign neighbors and suffer sending troops to fortify or force against the sons first come. Maybe once the foreign troops get up here again, rid ourselves of that lug. Get Pangu, we can very essential that let go and he's far smart as pirate rocks. You know Buckhorn? Charms and off that one. Dumbest one too. Prince tripped over a chair once in his royal bank hall. Of course, Gorham comes charging in and smashes the chair to pieces. Afterward, told us the chair attacked the Prince of Cold Blood, if you can believe it. Tower suggests the Prince is a wealthy man. He could own all fabric of the land work himself. Of course, no expense pointing boards, performance and naturals to entertain him at his home in resplendent macaroon. Anyway, hi. I said he looked like the usual guest. Got the smell bad of blood all about you. Don't look surprised when you've been around that the smell was often as high as you come to recognize it. But I cleaned myself with a bunch of Alyssa. Portrait prints on for the mighty map. Show the regions of the Jazargon search on the lands. Tell me about him. Granted the most honorable man I have ever had pleasure to serve him abroad to me. I saw the O2 down a well and put Prince Sumter in charge of all Abbey. Of the three great prince breweries, my lord was granted the worst piece of territory. Concession of the province's Motown Papa is bastion of powers. Sit on the edge of the wilderness, we spend most of our lives fighting off the inhuman tribes for the rest of every safe. To ignore the world and focus on itself. Hi. I hear you won the battle of Jahai and that's been today. Most impressive. I have great respect for those who have guts to fight and skill to win. You seek my own circle, at least spare a moment of my time. It's the least I can do for skilled gladiators such as yourself. My least is concerned here regarding war measure powers have merit. I have greater problems of my own that I cannot be distracted from. My lands on the edge of Abbey, they border the wilds, where the creatures from the broken lands lurk. Should my fortress fall to these hordes, all Abbey will fall within a matter of days. I must keep my attention on my front gates. Great lesser will go if you and your crest against perish. Oh, he's the only one that seems supportive of us. Anyway. By the way, tell Cora, this time I sorry I didn't reveal my identity, but I didn't think you'd let me accompany you. Knew who I was. You'd best not be seen together right now. I'll meet up with you again at once the party's over. My car was extremely upset. My take I was angry. Why didn't you tell me about? After him, my father wouldn't have me do anything but stay at home and act like a princess. I want to travel and see the world. To do something grand with my life and be like the great adventures the story you chose spin tells about. Found out who I was and I was afraid you'd just send me back to my father. I'm truly sorry. I am Cinder, member of Mentor, the wisest elite guard. Be fortunate enough to draw your weapon into the prince. It'll be the last move you make. Do not make eyes at Telcora. The princess daughter Eva, you're not worthy to gaze upon the lights of her. Tell me about him. The prince is something of a scholar, not a fine man. I've served out from him before for the field pay better than Prince meant to. He's a good man who shows genuine concern for his people, especially that daughter of his. Right? His best intention of the prince is reluctant to take action, perhaps he's concerned by criticism. Carl's alive, Prince Mentor's life, and anything would happen to right here, he'd never be the same. To Carl, there's a truly Grover's life. I don't think she realizes just how lucky she is. Hi. My niece Mina tells me that thanks to you, she has learned to dance. She is such a sweet young girl, my father-loved daughter at that age. The first smile on her face and praying Mina's day. Grant you my audience. Or her brother, which is coming to overtake Family. Serving a daughter forbidden and evil god. Possible, Harry has always been a friend of corner. Never believe she would deceive us. It is unthinkable. Also, Prince on to the mind who wishes to speak with you. Can't find out what he has to say. Cutscene. He wishes to say cutscene.
The flaw in Palawa Joko's invasion of Abe was that he outran his supply lines. Once Tarayasu flanked him, Palawa's forces were doomed. What's that?
Sounds like harpies. Scree harpies.
Don't be a fool, Gorm. There are no harpies anywhere near here.
Hey, look, harpies.
Of course, you have been wrong before.
Everyone move to the exits in an orderly fashion. There is only one of them. This is not the time to panic.
By the way.
Very well. This is now the time to panic.
This is now the time to panic.
This way, Father. I'll protect you.
And away they go, and we're left to fight Scree Harpies. Well, obviously we need the string tray. Aha, we are taking the string tray with us. So, defend the Guardian's guest by slaying the Harpies. Actually, Barbsman, that might actually help us, but there's a bunch of guards. We just don't want to get involved ourselves, you know? Also, the fact that these guards are just standing here and not actually fighting. Nope, nothing else. We're also given an intro to Valorant because let's face it, we didn't come in here with party members. Oh no, they killed the drunkard. Whatever shall we do? Well, it would be helpful if the guards started actually fighting, so just say. Oh. Let's switch it out with the food tray. And the problem though is, yeah. We have to make sure we don't die. Yeah, we can fail the entire mission. We die. But we're not up there in melee range, so we should be fine. As that palace guard fails his heroism and dies. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, in the meantime, what do we have for? Yeah, it's definitely some food substance. I think I'll go back to the drink tray naturally. With the yellow thing that may or may not be cheese, I'm not entirely sure. Also, can't really be called a drink tray if it has only one drink on it. I think these are the last ones left. And of course I'll leave Hello Joko alone. Guys, I need you to attack. Need you to attack. I'm a necromancer. I shouldn't be at that fight. Well, actually I could, just, you know. Oh, that one wants a piece of me, doesn't it? You know, think about this. Fluffy, why don't you attack? Fluffy, it's attacking me. Jesus, get away. Run. But hey, we did all the things, I think, too. And Masterful. Now for the best scene in the game, everyone. I hope you're ready for this. Yep. The best scene in the game. I bring the drinks.
What a mess.
Yes, but the question is, why would the Scree Harpies attack here?
All I can say is, thank the gods for War Marshal Varish.
What?
If the Harpies are raiding, we'll need all the troops she can spare.
True. Excuse me. I need to check in with my forces.
Yes, I'd best get back as well. Will you be joining me, daughter?
I have made my own arrangements, Father.
I see that you have. We will speak of this later.
And I had best get back home as well. The new theater season is about to start. Goran, fetch my sedan chair.
The sedan chair.
Those idiots!
There's my tray.
Let them go. You've broken the ice. I have some leads that we should follow up on.
And then we go to the Kodesh Bazaar. Which has quest. also... Well, that's major town. Anyway, I want... Takor. Now let's win Takor for a bit. Not gonna need you yet for a while. There we go. Huzzah! Done out of manage inventory. Yay. Let's see, don't need you, keeping you. I should probably identify that. Who knows what it could be. Minor divine favor. Huh. That might be worth something. Not entirely sure. Okay, rune trader. Okay, first things first. Wonders. Fuck is wonders? Not that. Meh, it's not worth much. Clarity is probably not worth much. Probably gonna need. Well, clarity is worth a decent amount. Blind and weakness. That is what we use for that. I'd say I'd put on my next potential party member, but nah. What else do we have? Centurions. Well, Centurions should be worth a bit because it's the only Paragon thing. Minor divine favor though. That's not worth that much. Salvage. I mean, look at 3,000. Yay. Also, yeah, getting a superior Viger room would be like getting infusion in Guild Wars 2 in terms of money in this right now. Like, it's up a lot higher than I remember it being. Alright, time to offload things. Oh, it's probably time to end the video. Let's see here, we put iron in there. Put the chitin in there. Put more corn and penance in here. The spa's at 5, we're over 600 now. And we're good. We'll talk to the NPCs for the quest later. Also, armor here is a bit stupidly expensive because it requires rubies and diamonds. I mean, rubies and sapphires. Yeah, a bit expensive. Not so much in gold, but in materials. But anyway, next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day. Because now that we've made it through there, we begin the actual task of dealing with everything. Because, yeah, there was a bunch of side quests, but we have to advance certain points of the story to gain access to the side quests, and some side quests require like the Master Whisperers, which we don't have. So, yeah, problematic. It also helps to know where areas are, which I believe some of the areas we haven't actually been to. Like, I know there was an area over here that we don't have access to yet, but we can't go to it. We might have to figure out where it is. But, problems for future me. Anyway, next time.